Good morning everyone. My name is Mrs.Rajkumari Chouhan. I teach in Anjuman Islam A.A.K English Secondary School. Today I am going to explain you a topic of Standard 10th, Tourism, Transport and Communication Part 1. In Part 1 I am going to explain you tourism of Brazil and India. So let's begin with the topic. So let's see the tourism of Brazil first. This is the flag of Brazil with the main base as green color, then yellow and dark blue color in circle. On the basis of the things you know about Brazil, make a list of places in Brazil you would like to visit. Which characteristics of Brazil make it a good tourist place? What types of tourism will be developed here? Discuss with your friends and show the classification. So just you can discuss and have a look on Brazil. Now let us talk about a line graph which is given in your textbook on page number 61. Now let us answer the questions which is given. Which country attracted more international tourists in the year 1995? So just you can observe the diagram given. Let me show here. If you see 1991, clearly if you observe, we can see that India attracted more international tourists in the year 1995. In which country did more international tourists arrive in the year 2000? So if you see 2000, clearly you can see that Brazil, more international tourists arrived in Brazil in the year 2000. Now the next question, in which year can an increase be seen in the number of international tourists in India? So if you see here, an increase in the number of international tourists in India can be seen from the year 2010. So you can see a drastic increase from the year 2010. What was the number of international tourists in the year 2015 in both the countries? What was the difference between them? So the number of international tourists in India in 2015, it was approximately, if you see here, it was 130. I will show you with some other color. Yeah, it was 130 approximately. And same way in 2015, if you see Brazil's, it was 60. And then if you minus 130 minus 60, it is around 70 lakh people. So the difference was 70 lakh. So I hope you got the answers here. Now let's move to the next slide. Now the next question, the last one, if we see, what could be the reason of increase in tourists in India after 2010? There is an increase in tourists coming to India after 2010 because different types of tourism like ecotourism, health tourism, business tourism, etc. have been promoted by the Indian government. Now if you see clean white sand beaches, attractive sea coast, beautiful islands, orchards, deep dense forest of Amazon, and various birds and animals attract lots of international tourists in Brazil. Even the new capital city of Brasilia is also a tourist place. So this is the beautiful place Brasilia, which is the capital of Brazil. Now cities like Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo are large cities which attract lots of tourists. This is the beautiful football stadium at Manas. Again, people visit to see this. Tourism is an important economic activity in several regions in the country. Looking at the sensitivity of the natural resources in Brazil, ecotourism is developing at a faster rate in Brazil. Now here let us observe this bar graph which is given in your textbook on page number 61. Now again there are certain questions which you need to answer. So let's have a look here. What type of graph is shown here? So if you see clearly, the type of graph shown here is a joint bar graph. What does the graph show? The graph shows the percentage of population engaged in tourism in Brazil and India in 2016. The contribution of tourism in GDP, that is gross domestic product, by both the countries in 2016. Next question, which country's tourism has a larger share in the contribution towards GDP? Brazil's tourism has a larger share in the contribution towards GDP. Which country has a larger population engaged in tourism sector but contributes lesser in GDP? India has a larger population which are engaged in tourism but contributes less in GDP. So these are the answer of the questions. Now let us see about India. We all know India is a diversity country which has lot of religious and languages, culture which come together and we stay. So obviously we have beautiful places in India. So most of the visit come. This is the flag of India, the tricolor. These are Ajanta caves, again beautiful place to be visited. We will see just some places. Yeah, this is Kerala again, the beautiful, you can say, boatings which is seen in the backwaters. Again a beautiful place to visit it near the sea coast. Again we have a small beautiful which we call as Switzerland, or the beautiful place of Jammu and Kashmir. Golden Temple of Amritsar. 7 wonders of India which comes as Khajuraho. Then again the Golden Temple. We also have beautiful Taj Mahal. So that's all for today. I hope you understood the chapter here. So here just we have read about the beautiful places of Brazil and India. We have many more places. We have seen just the example of certain places which we need to visit and how important they are in today's world to understand and to increase our gross domestic product. That is, indirectly you can say that increase the economy of the country. So indirectly you can say tourist is something which helps our country to develop. So our government is working for it and they are promoting tourist people and we have improved a lot. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.